Hi everyone, welcome back to the kitchen. Continuing on with our gift in a jar series, we are going to make a delicious twist on an oatmeal cookie. These are Oatmeal Scotchies. This cookie mix is a throwback to my childhood, and I can't wait to show you how they all come together. Today we're going to be doing another in our gift in a jar series. This time we're going to be making one of my childhood favorites, Oatmeal Scotchies. This cookie mix is super easy. It's very similar to an oatmeal cookie, only with a couple of twists and changes. So what you're going to start off with is 1 cup of all-purpose flour, 2 cups of old-fashioned rolled oats. Make sure they're old-fashioned, not instant or quick. 1/2 cup each of packed brown sugar and granulated sugar, 1 cup of butterscotch morsels, and optional 1/2 cup of chopped pecans. We're also going to be using our flavors and leavenings today, 1 teaspoon each of ground cinnamon and baking powder, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. So, you're also going to need your gift tag that you're going to attach to your bag, box, or jar. That's going to tell the recipient how to prepare these once you give it to them. And that will be attached to the recipe that you'll be able to download and print out. So we're going to get started building our jar. Now I want to make it very clear, you guys don't have to use a jar. You can use a large cellophane bag, you can use a recycled jar that you've cleaned and completely dried and spray painted or sponge painted or chalk painted the lid. You can use a tin or a box or a cute plastic container from the dollar store. It doesn't matter. These are going to be received so nicely, it doesn't matter how you present them. I'm simply calling them gifts in a jar for ease. And I know that we're currently living in a time when sometimes jars and lids to jars and stuff can be at a premium. I understand if you don't want to use those, but we have other options here. So to get started, we're going to add our leavening, salt, and cinnamon into our flour, and we're going to just give this a good whisk. Then we're going to put the flour in the bottom of our jar. Once you get your flour on in there, you know what to do. If you've watched any of my other gift in a jar videos, we're going to tap, tap, tap very rapidly on the counter to level and compact the flour mixture to make room for all of our other ingredients. Perfect. Next we're going to go ahead and pour our oats right on in there. Again, give this a good tap, tap, tap to settle everything. Next up, our granulated sugar, and just go ahead and give that a little shake and a gentle tap. That settles down pretty quick. And then the last thing we're putting in the jar is our brown sugar. And again, if you've watched any of my other videos, you'll know that we're going to tamp this in, and the brown sugar is going to be the last ingredient that goes in because it's going to seal all the other ingredients into the jar and help them stay in their nice, beautiful layers. See what I mean? Now you can shake that jar and nothing is going to move. That brown sugar on top is the secret to keeping your gifts in a jar beautiful. On goes the lid. And you're going to say, but wait, we still have butterscotch chips and pecans that have to be dealt with. And you would be correct. So, what we're going to do is we're going to put those in a cello bag. And I'm even going to use this canning funnel. I'm going to put 1/2 of the butterscotch chips in there. Then I'm going to put the pecans in there, and then I'm going to put the rest of the chips on the top. And this just gives you a nice little packet. Give it a twist, tie it up, and you'll give this right along with the jar. This is very similar to how we did the oatmeal raisin cookies, and we put the raisins separate next to the jar. Again, this is going to make a beautiful presentation. You can go ahead and pop these right into a really cute craft gift bag that you've decorated yourself, or however you want to do it. Now, personally, I don't like it when there's too much of this going on, so I just cut that right off. Now we're just going to decorate up our jar, put on our tag, and we'll be ready to give. Well, there you have it, our Oatmeal Scotchies cookie mix gift in a jar, all ready to give. Like I said, you don't have to put it in a mason jar. You can put it in whatever container you want. If you're going to put this in, let's say, a gift tin, then don't even bother to layer the ingredients. Just toss them all in a bowl, mix them up, and pour it in a, I do recommend you pour it like in a Ziploc bag or something That's going to preserve its freshness before you put it in a tin. But you can get really inexpensive containers at the dollar store, or even at Walmart or any other big box store. You can get creative with what you have on hand, or the cellophane bag that I used comes in several different sizes, all the way up to like 10 by 20 inches. You can put a gift basket inside of one of them. So that's entirely up to you. If you want to go the route of using the bags, I think that's a great idea. But again, I would go ahead and buy some food storage bags, not the kind that have the zipper top, but the old-fashioned kind that used to come with the twist ties. Sometimes they're called bread bags if you want to buy them on Amazon. I'll go ahead and I'll put several options in a shopping list on my Amazon influencer page. You guys can go have a look at that, get some ideas, have it, check it out and see what works for you. And that way, all you have to do is buy the pretties, the ribbon, and the cute little gift bags. That's up to you. But this is a great gift. I think everyone is going to enjoy it. And this one is totally a throwback to my childhood. My mom would never make these because my mom was not a fan of the butterscotch. But my best friend, Mary Jane Madison, when I was in junior high school, her mama used to make these, God rest her soul. And that was my first experience with an oatmeal scotchie, and I was hooked. And these are amazing, and I hope you give them a try. And if you do, I hope you love them. And until next time, I'll see ya.